Yes, sir. Look, it's your boy Hot Man. Top left-hand corner, y'all already know what it is. Look, I am deep into this Faith in the Future album, Louis Tomlinson, man, and it's just been a great album. It really has. To get a chance to, because I really love the new one. How Did I Get Here? If you haven't heard that, you got to go check that out. It's a great job, man. He did a fantastic job on that album. And what I'm finding out listening to the Faith in the Future is he's been that good. He's been that good. The songs on this album have been just as good. You can see the growth, and you can hear the growth in not only his vocals, but you can tell he's in a different space mentally. He spoke about this in a couple interviews. I got one of his interviews, maybe two of his interviews out on my Patreon, man. If y'all get a chance, go out there to Patreon. I got some good interviews out there, but you can tell he's in a different space on this album, on the new one than he is here. But still a fantastic job. This is one of the songs that he obviously dropped a video for. This is Silver Tongues. And so I'm excited to get into this because they do a good job with the visualizer videos. They really do. But it's nothing like getting an official video so you can kind of, get a feeling of the actual mood and that kind of thing to go along with the song. So look, we're not gonna hold up, man. We're gonna dive right in. Like I said, this is Louis Tomlinson, Silver Tongues, the official video. Here we go.
Getting high on the amber wave, going deep for the ones who do the same. Air Maxes or silver tongues, settling for another heavy one. Said love was a pretty lie, and I choked when your smoke got in my eye. Bad logic and empty cans. I know nobody understands me like you do. You know it's times like these we're so much happy.
Look, I'm going back. That sounds like a verse that you write. That sounds like he talking to one of the homies. I'm not gonna lie. Air Maxes and Silver Tongues. You told me love was a lie. You got smoke in your eye. I know for a fact that him and Zane did a gang of smoking in the group, and I don't know if that's what we're talking about. They might have all been smoking out, but I know he smokes because he said it. It's been several of the cats in the group that say, "Man, they asked him how you deal with the stress." He was like weed. So I know they were smoking, but this sounds like sounds like something to where you be writing to one of the homies. Bad logic and empty cans. It just sounds like sitting around with the guys smoking, drinking, y'all giving each other bad advice. Everybody got the Air Max on and we just kind of hanging out and chilling. So we'll see where it goes. I'm gonna run it back just so y'all can catch that too. Let me know what y'all think. But it'll be interesting to see where this song goes. But that doesn't sound like something that you'd be singing to a partner or a girl. That sounds like something where, man, I miss hanging out with your homie, man. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
Air Maxes or silver tongues, settling for another heavy one. Said love was a pretty lie, and I choked when your smoke got in my eye. Bad logic and empty cans. I know nobody understands me like you do. You know it's times like these we're so much happier. And nights like these we'll remember those stupid jokes. Only we know. You know when I'm with you I'm so much happier. And nights like these we'll remember those songs we wrote. Only we know. You smile at me and say it's time to go, but I don't feel like going home. You said grass was a dirty drug. You like to preach with a vodka in your mug.
Man, even the video points in that direction. Hanging out with the friends, you see him standing in the window. You said grass was a dirty drug. He hanging out with the homies. Empty beer cans. You see him sitting around the table, and you see the guy in the mirror, and you see the girl staring up. But it's like those seem like the girl staring up from the car seems like her looking up to a place where it's a memory, right? It's just a memory. Man, let's go.
I love all the things you know, but I'm king on a 50-meter rope. We stand up tall and beat our chests. We shout some things that we'll regret. Sit down with a master plan.
nobody understands me like you do.
It's times like these, we're so much happier. Nights like these, we'll remember those stupid jokes.
I mean, man, who else you talking to besides your best friends when you say, look, nights like these, nights like these, we'll remember for the stupid little jokes. And it's times like these, remembering times like these where we've never been happier. I feel you.
When I'm with you, I'm so much happier. Nights like these, we'll remember those songs we wrote. Only we know. You smile at me and say it's time to go, but I don't feel like going home. Me until the end, waking up to start again. You and me until the end, waking up to start again.
And it's crazy because being in a band like that, excuse me, where you spending day in and day out with these people, waking up and start again, waking up and start again, especially at the age when they were all together, man, it's like having four brothers. That you are, they're your confidants, they're your counselors, they're your friends. You're getting in trouble with them, you're straightening out trouble with them. You're bandmates. It's just the relationship there is, and it's the happiest time in your life because you are experiencing your dreams coming true together. Right? And that's just how this song feels. And it's just typical Louis because he just is such a, like, to me, especially being able to watch him kind of discuss his role in the band a little bit, how he felt during, how he felt afterwards. You know that bond meant a lot to him. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt, he's made that plain, man. Let's go.
There's nowhere else that I would rather be, because it's times like these we're so much happier. Nights like these, we'll remember those stupid jokes. Only we know. When I'm with you, I'm so much happier. Nights like these, we'll remember those songs we wrote. Only we know. You smile at me and say it's time to go, but I don't feel like going home.
Hey man, just a great song. And I love, first of all, I love when he's like the songs that I've heard from him where he's been in this bag, like it's got almost a rock and roll feel. You get that heavy electric guitar and the tempo of the song is really pumping. It's high energy. You know, you can feel that thump in the song. He always does a fantastic job over those type of tracks. When he has that type of instrumentation behind him, man, he does a great job. And it fits super well with his voice. He sounds great, obviously sounds great on the song, but man, these kind of tracks are right in his wheelhouse. What I found, and again, I haven't heard his whole catalog, and I'm definitely going to, but these type of beats and these type of tracks just fit so good with his voice. And I think, like I said, now that I've got a chance to really see him in some interviews and relaxed settings, it just fits with his personality. He's a self-proclaimed glass half full kind of guy, and this ain't a man, homie, I miss you song. This is a song where you're saying the happiest times have been when we've been hanging out and just being the best of friends. And I just, when we were together doing our thing, just hanging out, man, being just regular old friends, kick back, doing what we do, those have been the happiest times of my life. And somebody that experienced that on a level that's almost unimaginable, because you're talking about, to me, 5 guys that all came from different modest settings and experienced at the same time together as brothers going to the top of the world, which is just think about that. Like, think about whoever your 3, 4, 5 best friends are, and y'all start at your backyard with a dream or whatever, or y'all meet by, randomly, you get in this group, and next thing you know, you're the biggest pop band in the world. The things that you've experienced, the highs and lows, that's a bond that's probably unexplainable to anybody that hasn't been through that. Just from the outside looking in, I can't even imagine. So, man, great song, man. I'm a huge Louis fan. I've said that a million times. This album has been really good. I'm glad he hit me with another video. I really, really, really like this song. I really do. This is a dope song. And I always, it's tough to miss me when you got the video. But the video was so fitting for the song. It really was. And that's what you get when you can put that visual, a real visual with a song like this. It just heightens the everything, the energy, the awareness of what he's trying to portray, the whole nine. But great song, man. Look, man, y'all let me know what you think. Y'all know what it is, man. Look, if there's other, and I've been saying this the whole time, and I'm going to eventually get through the whole catalog, and I'm going to do a deep dive. Baby not going to let me make it if I don't do this deep One Direction dive. I got to go back and get that because I got to see where these boys started and catch all the early interviews and all the early work and stuff. So I'm definitely going to do that. I got that coming. And even if I have to put it on my Patreon, then I'm going to do that. But I'm definitely getting all that. In the meantime, though, man, y'all let me know what songs from what other albums I need to go to or listen to get a real understanding of his growth and what he did differently on the other albums in his catalog, man. Look, I appreciate the love in advance, man. Y'all like and subscribe so y'all can get more content from your boy. Until the next time, man, holla at your boy.